We can definitely turn this into like a nailed it competition thing. So I challenge anybody who's up for the task. All right, on with the reveal, y'all. On with the reveal. Click that button. Subscribe and make it happen. Hey guys, it's Ed and making it happen, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So I am back with the second half of the DIY challenge, or the Christmas decoration challenge. I challenged my friend Lyfe to help me decorate my living room on a budget, and I'll remind you of what items I gave him to work with. It wasn't much, and somehow he managed to come up with something amazing. So if you haven't checked out his videos for this project, please go check it out before watching this video, only because I'll reference it, and I just want you to know what I'm talking about if I reference it, okay? Or when I reference it. So yeah, all right, Myke. So I'm gonna say this was challenging because before I started recording this intro, I sat down for about an hour, like assessing all of the items that I had and just looking at my box, because this is an Amazon box, a delivery box, and it's not the same kind of box that Myke's has. And I'm just like, oh, it's not going to look exactly the same. How am I going to do this? I even had to take apart the box and tape it back together just so it would like look okay. And then I just remember what Myke said in his video: with any DIY project, it doesn't have to look exactly the same. Just, you can do stuff to make it your own. So I think that's what's going to happen. I am intimidated, but I'm also excited. So let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm just showing you the box that I am going to be using, and you can see that it's a lot larger than Myke's box, but I made it work. All that masking tape is because I took the box apart and stuck it back together because it was kind of tore up. So here I'm just going to make the base for, I'm not really sure what it's called, for the layer where I can sit things on it. Myke had cardboard box. I just happen to have styrofoam, so I'm going to be using styrofoam. And I'm trying my hardest to be like neat and delicate, but honestly, I just wish it was Scotch tape that I could just stick on and leave it there. You can see that I put some foil on the box, but I didn't cover the whole box just yet, just a part of the box. I'm trying to finish the inside base so that I can go back to covering the box with foil. And here I am like completing the base. I was really proud of myself. Like when I got to this part, I was excited. I was like, okay, maybe I can do this. Yeah, once it started coming together, it was a lot easier to be more positive about this project, but in the beginning it just felt a little impossible. But once I started doing it, it was a lot easier. Now the box is completely covered in foil except for the back, but you won't be able to see the back. I ran out of foil. But anyway, so I'm putting on this ribbon. This part took a little bit longer than Myke's part because my ribbon is a lot smaller than his, and I still wanted to get the effect that the ribbon had, which was it just filled up a lot of space in the box. And because this is a large box, I didn't want to just use one piece of ribbon in one spot, so I really tried to make use of the ribbon and put it all over the box. And here I'm just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the Christmas tree. How am I going to make it hang? And at first I was trying to emulate what was shown in the tutorial by sticking something in the back and then putting it in the back of the box. But then I felt like putting the tree in the back of the box was just too far upstage. So I changed my mind, and you'll see what I did later. And here I am just using the glue gun to hang up the lights on the top of the box. I will say that this step was long. I did not like it. Yeah. And eventually I give up on the glue gun and I start using masking tape, but I'm not going to show you that because it doesn't look pretty. So I stuck, and I don't know if you can see, I'm not going to zoom in, but I did use the masking tape to stick the tree up to the top and to stick the lights to the top. I was over that glue gun. Yeah, the only thing I use that glue gun for is the ribbon. Everything else gets masking tape. Here I am just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with this tinsel. What is it called? I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do with it because I don't want to hang it on the wall because I'm not really sure where I'm going to put this piece yet. So I kind of decided to try to make it a part of the shrine, because then wherever the shrine goes, this piece of material will go. Why can't I remember the name? Okay guys, I tried to do this in one day. It's already been like 5 hours and I don't have it in me to continue, and I don't want to rush and finish because I already am leaning on the masking tape and I don't want to end it and it look like complete trash. So it is the next day, and as you can see, I have made a lot of progress with this tree. I am proud of myself. I didn't want to take a break last night, but because I was exhausted, I'd worked on the first part of this for about 5 hours. I just needed to leave it alone so I could come back with a fresh set of eyes. And this is where I decided to add more ribbon to the box because the box still looked kind of plain. And even though I didn't have the same kind of box as Myke, I decided that I was going to do like diagonal lines with the ribbon anyway, just to add some more context to the shrine and some more design and creativity. Now I am finishing up the final touches. Before I do the final reveal, I will say that even though I was frustrated with this at first, I was really happy when I got to the end, and I didn't realize how much I was gonna like it. Like while I was doing it, I can't say that I was in love with it, but once I finished it and I saw the project for what it was, I really ended up loving it in the end. I don't know how Myke came up with this idea. He's a genius, but yeah, I appreciate it, and you'll see why coming up. I am officially done with this DIY project. I am not a DIY person. I am more of a do it and I will pay you kind of person, but unfortunately I'm not at the level where I can actually pay you. So, you know, it's more of a fantasy kind of situation, but one day I'll get there. Anyway, yes, I think this is kind of like a nailed it situation. I definitely had to get creative because the glue gun, I was tired of using the glue gun, so the masking tape came in handy. What I thought was double-sided tape was just regular tape. So yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Definitely let me know what you think below. Yeah, comment below, what do you think? Definitely given what Myke showed me and what I was able to do, like, you know, did I nail it? Like, would I have won like a nailed it competition? And if anybody, we could turn this into a thing. So if anybody wants to take a trip to their local dollar store and get the same materials that I purchased and try to recreate Myke's creation, we can definitely turn this into like a nailed it competition thing. So I challenge anybody who's up for the task. All right, on with the reveal, y'all. On with the reveal. All right, guys, here it is. Ta-da! Ta-da! What do you think? I got the tree in there, Pete the cat, my snowman. I even had some oranges that just I happen to have. Here's a picture of my grandma, my grandfather. Yes, look at what I was able to do. Yeah, so I added the picture of my grandparents because that's where I would spend all of my Christmases, probably up until I was about 25, 26 years old. And Pete the cat is just, I love Pete the cat, and he travels with me. And that picture of my grandma travels with me everywhere I go, wherever I live. That picture is always with me. Yeah. And look at what it looks like with the lights off. Oh, my own little pizzazz. Ow, 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 ow. Get it, get it, get it, get it. I had left this on for a few hours while I was getting ready in the morning, and I just love looking at it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it in that spot, but I love it, and I'm so glad I did this project. Even though I cannot stand doing a DIYs, I am really happy with the results. Thank you so much, Myke. How do you think I did? Did I nail it? Did I nail it? If you guys haven't watched Myke's video, please go make sure you watch it. Myke with a Y. Don't get it twisted. He threw this challenge at me, and I think I knocked it out of the park. What do you think? Comment below. Definitely hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it. Don't forget to share. Thanks for coming to my channel. Happy holidays, everyone. I love this project. Later, guys. Click that button, subscribe, and make it happen.